Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death.
I did 17 years, homie. Real tears on these words, homie. Hitting staple only push-ups and hella top rhyming, hella notebooks with all my rhymes. It's like a map book from where I started. Ciphering, trying to be the hardest on the yard. And some of the hardest rappers gotta never date. We'll never hug their mama, we'll never see they say. I feel blessed, so I rock with my loved ones. I left behind good count times and cold lunch. Yeah, mama, I'm on one. I'm free, ain't no words of expressions. See my smile, that's real, no fake shit. You would too if you seen that the moves was basic. Game made, heartbreak kid. Living in reality, mid-30 with some kid shit. Damn, they like 50 in they clip or better. Boy.
Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death. Trying to beat life cause I can't cheat death.
Death. Sometime during this live, I'm gonna go show that yes, in fact, they brought the other half of the house. It's pretty dope, in fact. Pretty dope. It's been a while since I've done like back-to-back live within less than 2 hours. Like shit. That's new. I'm gonna tell you why. Because the earlier live welcomed so many sectors that it kind of mind-boggled me a little. Mind-boggled me. And that's a beautiful thing. Like, I don't get mind-boggled too often. I'm talking about, like, I don't get mind-boggled too often. I might get a question every now and then, but when I see the potential of that right there, it's something else. A chance for growth. I reached out to Nate too, because I want Nate to be a part of this, and I hope that the corrupt cartel Tommy Thunder come through. Because there's a lot of different sectors out there. And the thing is, there's so many, literally, that you pretty much repping the one that you came in with, and you stand behind him, and you go to war with him. That's a sector. You back the person that you rock with. And when this person sees another person that's cool, then they can't find no flaws, then they rocking. The Dirty Nation been a diverse place from the beginning. I'm talking about from the beginning. It's been whites, Mexicans, Southerners, Northerners, Asians, hippies, gang members, squares, illegal youngsters that was sneaking on that wasn't supposed to get on. Hey, dog, perfect. This link's for you. Hold on. So, one of the things that I seen immediately over there, when I went over there to the YouTube streets and the Joeys from Fetters Grove, is that there are people out there that do really know the YouTube prison genre history.
What's popping?
So I got a rating number. I'm
You got a
26 on
rating number?
yeah, I'm 26 on the YouTube list.
Oh, cool. 26.
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
I was
huh?
happy to get on. I was just happy to get on that list when they said one key thing. They're talking
What's
about
that?
of 2023. I was like, well, shit, man. I had to step off the gas a little bit. 2022, 2023. So shit, I'm lucky to just be on the list.
Ah,
But
it's more about the quality.
you think the quality? You think I did enough to compete
I,
with it? I don't think we did enough to compete like with this fourth generation prison genre.
I,
They doing
uh,
numbers like
and,
they doing.
and here's the thing is, you did what you did, thinking you didn't do enough, and you still got on the list.
That's right.
So that goes to quality.
True that.
In
So
my opinion.
what I've seen looking around the prison genre right now is I've seen that there's a lot of new dudes that's doing numbers like we used to do back in the days.
Right.
And that
Hold
I
on.
don't say that's not a
Hold on. Let me fix my
hey Tommy, share it out because this is a message for the Thunder Gang too. Like
Hey,
my
Dirt, I'm gonna come
goal,
back in.
yep. See, my goal was to I ain't gonna say necessarily unite because everybody is hold on, let me add this to Drina's. We're gonna take that one off. We're gonna remove this. We're gonna delete on YouTube, remove, bam. And then we're gonna share it to Drina's Haven. All right, we're streaming in your channel too, but a long time ago we had an idea called the ladder. And the ladder was a conglomerate of all the YouTubers. Like this is I finally have the answer for YouTube streets. All right, I have an answer for the YouTube streets finally. And it was an answer that was supposed to have been put in place a long time ago when I first came with the idea. And you could actually I could pull it. Well, shit, I had to do some damn digging, but I could pull it up. But it was an idea called the ladder. And what that ladder was a conglomerate of all the big YouTubers in one platform in unison and sharing ideas of how to make things better. This was almost 2 years ago. Now, if that would have been implemented, maybe things could be a little bit different. Like we might have a little bit more say so as OGs in the game, but shit went left somewhere. And what happened is those of us that I shared the idea with, they tend to move like that without even putting no labels on it. So we still did the work. We still all connected. Like me and Nate right here, man, we can call anybody pretty much in this YouTube genre that's big, that's been around. We can
Right.
call them right now.
Without a doubt. And get an answer.
And get an answer. So the question to you that I'm gonna pose, that they pose to me, is why don't the OG YouTubers step in the bullshit that's going on? Because I can give you an example of what they're talking about. There was a time when Lance and It's Mean was beefing, and I showed a little bit by bringing them two together, and they talked for them to talk about it. That's what an OG would do on the yard. That's what an OG would do on YouTube, right? So the thing is that type of stuff still possible, or is it too far gone? Or what should be
I
done?
think I think that most most of the channels that would have to be stepped into aren't really. There's not a lot of people. So if you have to step into a channel, that's more than likely a channel that their whole channel is about that type of stuff. Is about the controversy, about the drama. Because we both know drama sells on YouTube.
Yep.
You know, if 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 me and any YouTuber, excluding you, started funking tomorrow and I was responding, we damn near go viral.
So let's think bigger. Let's think universal. Because there's a lot of prison genres that we don't know about. It's damn near like a neighborhood. Right. We ain't gonna know everybody from the neighborhood, but if they got skirmishes going on, eventually you might hear about
it. And see, that's the thing that the YouTube world don't know, right? Is there actually has been skirmishes squashed because of people like me and you in the back channels.
Yeah, true that.
Because I know for sure I've squashed at least 3 that I can think of off the top of my head and got people to leave it alone. Just leave it alone, bro. Just and cooler heads prevailed. And I'm talking about 3 that people were actually actively seeking these people out in real life.
Silverback.
You squashed that one. I still feel some kind of way about him.
Can we get an example of like what it's like to be squashing stuff in the back?
Can I say your daughter's name?
Yeah.
Sade is the only reason that's squashed. In my book.
What did she do?
No, it's what you did and why you did it is why I had to accept it.
I don't get that one.
Okay, we ain't gonna talk about it on here, but we can talk about it later. You don't remember? I remember where I was at when you called me, everything, and you said, "How does it feel to have somebody squash something behind your back?" I mean, on the back channels.
Yeah.
In that specific instance, okay. So as me now, I felt like you did what was appropriate, right? You did what needed to be done to keep both of us out of bull crap, which could have led to some worse bull crap.
Because she was there.
No, because he had breakfast with us, and you was like,
yeah.
Okay. We're not gonna do that when bruh been here, and we not.
We can talk about that.
Yes, I remember that. Yep.
We can talk about that because now it makes
sense.
You
called me and said you was gonna squash it, and I'm not gonna lie, YouTube world. I was like, man, fuck that nigga. You ain't gotta squash nothing. I'll handle it. And you was like, yeah, but he been to our house, bruh. And I'm like,
You're right. Yeah.
And I was like, and as soon as you said those words, I'm like, all right, I really can't say nothing else about that. I was mad still, but I really got to respect the call and respect the fact that that's where people sleep at. That's where the family sleep. So
let's not, because we got a lot of
Let's be clear. Not that I think he want that smoke, but why even open the door to the type of stuff that could occur if he did act like he wanted?
Yeah. So let's not, because I don't want to talk over a lot. There's a lot of different sectors that's here right now. So let's not talk over their head, because everybody knows who Silverback is. Silverback came through to Sacramento to do some he wanted to do some self-defense things, which I should never really agree to, because I'm more stand on the side of like, if I can whoop you, I don't want you to know. I stand on that. So I never been one of them outward practice shadow boxing people other than like the speed bag or something. So I was kind of outside of my realm as far as how I felt about it already. But things happened, words were said, we fell out. And he started making videos that just was not cool. Had my house in an uproar and everything. Had me shit. I know he had. I don't know if he had you mad to tears, but boy, that motherfucker. I ain't had no nails for a long time. And so what happened is he had already, because he came posed as whatever whatever character he was posing as, and he came to the house, had breakfast, and Nate and Silverback were actually the first guests in the bakery. They were Nate Dogg and Silverback were the first guests in the bakery. They actually wrote stuff on the wall. You remember that? You remember what you wrote on the wall, Nate?
No, I don't remember what I wrote, but I remember being in there.
We did not come this far just to
Just to
get
come
this
this far? Yeah, fact.
Yes.
Fact.
I don't remember what he wrote, and I don't give a damn.
Yeah.
But I think it was in Latin.
And the breakfast was fire too, by the way. Thank you, Miss Trina.
My pleasure.
All right, so when it comes to sectors, there's sectors that I came across today, and one is Tommy Thunder. He's been a good supporter. Like he even if I got a video with 2-3 comments, one of them is gonna be his. Little did I know he had a channel himself. In the last few days, I've been on YouTube Streets. I've been on their podcast, and I went on Joey's last night.
Yeah, I saw that.
And from what I gather is, man, there's so many sectors out there.
Oh yeah, of course.
So, are we limiting ourselves?
I wouldn't say limiting ourselves. Well, in my case, I wouldn't say limiting myself. I'm personally, I'm selective who I associate with. Because if you have a way of thinking or a stance you take on something that's 100% totally against my realm of belief, I can't. I'm not gonna sit on a panel with you like it's okay and cool and hee hee ha ha with you.
So one of the things that we used to do back in the days, what I've been saying that probably would have made a difference, is we used to check people at the door.
Yeah.
We checked people at the door. We also moved in the confidence that if anybody hears this story that was there, they're gonna call bullshit. They would have been called bullshit a long time ago.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
So I can understand moving in caution when it comes to expanding, because you don't know if somebody's background. You don't really know it. So
right.
So checking stuff at the door, that's one of the problems with the prison genre, because anybody can get in now. There's no checkpoint.
Right.
I like to offer
Yes, ma'am. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say, when you're embarking upon like a new channel or new like a new channel in your sector or your genre, it's kind of scary to like get on the panel or get too involved with the chats. And I had to learn this the hard way, is because you don't really know who's beefing with who or how this person came about. Was this person a spinoff of another channel that they got kicked off of? Or, but as you stay longer, you start learning about it. And it's like, okay, people think that I rock with this person instead of that person. It's just like, you just don't know what you're getting into, what you're entering into.
I agree.
You're absolutely right. You're absolutely right.
And sometimes you just gotta, if you feel it's worth it, or you passionate about that question or topic or whatever, sometimes you do just gotta say fuck it and jump in.
Well,
if you passionate about that situation, because if you're passionate about it, then you might be willing to go verbally toe to toe about it. And one of the things that I know would draw you out, Nate, is misinformation. If they was up there talking and spreading misinformation, you would sit there until you couldn't sit there no more.
That's true. That's true. I don't like when people are talking like they know what they're talking about and they spewing a whole bunch of bull crap into the air. Especially if it's something I definitely know about. That's like if somebody came on here telling me how it was to be a truck driver in California right now, but everything they were saying didn't make no sense. I'd be like, "What are you talking about? What California do you live in?"
Link.
But my thing is this: is like, well, as far as like, let's say for instance, these party lines and stuff like that. You know, I support the homies party lines because they're the homies, right? But I don't really get on them often. Once in a while, depending on what's going on in the group chat, in the chat, when I pull up, I'll jump in. Like I actually went on one. I don't remember how long ago it was. Maybe like a week or two ago, and it was actually the whole time a cool, educated conversation between everybody in the group. Nobody was jumping over each other. Nobody was doing all that stuff. Everybody just had a cool conversation, and I think some information was shared with the public. You know what I mean? Good information.
Yeah, I was
However,
probably there for that one, huh?
yeah, you were probably there. I think you were actually, because I think you're the reason why I came up.
Yeah,
But
yeah. You know.
but a lot of times I'm not comfortable, and you know this, Dirt. You've known me for a while now. I'm not comfortable with. Let me just. I mean, I don't need to choose my words. I'm not comfortable with fat mouthing, and but I understand that a lot of these party lines, that's what they're about, and I'm just not comfortable with that, and I don't need that kind of space in my head when I turn it off, like because that type of shit in the way my shit is wired. When I get off this line, the shit that happens in my day, I don't want no evil or no bad thoughts invading the space in my brain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And a person come on anywhere and call me all kind of these all kind of out my names, whether I know that it's YouTube or social media or whatever, that's still gonna have me feeling some kind of way for at least any kind of minutes of my day that I don't want to waste.
Yeah.
For me, it depends who it is.
Nah, nobody can
Well,
talk to me
no,
like
actually,
that.
no, not
Okay.
really, because I go off on, I don't care who it is. Yeah, you're right.
Some people just don't roll like that. Like we know Nate don't roll like that. He's not going to sit on a panel of people and be called, any type of name that is not.
Neither am I.
Right.
And then respectfully, you got to protect your energy. So when you're
Yep.
going in, no matter what sector it is or what genre it is, I would suggest, I just think it's cool, like just sit back for a minute before you just go all in. Sit back and
Absolutely.
watch and observe and see what's going on.
I agree with that point.
Yeah, always read the room.
One of the lessons that people learn is that they come in and then they stand behind somebody who got a problem with somebody else, and then all of a sudden they cool. But you stuck.
Yeah, I
with,
remember I was
you
telling
stuck
you
with the
about
hate,
that.
or you stuck with the discontent for this person because you
Right.
was riding with your folks all the while. They do breakups to make up all the
And
time.
now you're sitting there looking like an asshole.
Yeah,
And
breakups to make.
and a lot of times they plan shit like that, like just
But
to have entertainment.
it's a lot of genres like that. I'm telling you, you will mess around and step into a genre and it look just like the party line with all different
Yeah, no,
characters
absolutely.
that you ain't never even heard of.
Absolutely. 100%.
That's
I
just
see them all
something
the time. I see them
But
all the time and they ain't got nothing to do with it.
Yep.
I've noticed that it's not really as bad as it used to be when it comes to that over there.
Oh yeah,
Oh
over there,
no.
yeah.
Yeah,
Well, no,
that is a
I'm not specifically singling that channel
Oh,
out.
I
I'm just saying,
know, I know.
as far as me personally, that's why I don't. If I open up a chat like Miss Drina said, you gotta obviously read the room When you with
Mm-hmm.
any situation you put yourself in life, period, you obviously got to read the room. Mistakes happen when you don't. Um, but I just feel like if that's what is me personally, if that's what's welcome there, if that's the kind of energy you want to bring, that's not something I can be a consistent fixture on.
Okay, so when it comes to sectors and genres mingling with each other, do you think it's possible that they could leave the bullshit out the door and then come and be themselves, or what would that be like? What does that look like?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, see, I think that if people could come in and have logical debates and share good information and help each other and really help share information that people can maybe help them survive or help them, like Joey said on his last night, help them not eat a bullet today, like stuff like that. Yeah, I'm all for stuff like that. You know what I mean? But stuff that is that's done just to incite attention from negative attention, yeah, I'm cool. I'm cool. Like, yeah. What I do think we should do, if you don't mind, is I think we should start locking back in with the ones that are still left, and
Yeah.
and start collabing on shit.
So I did something where in the live the other day where I was talking about the ones that was overlooked, or the ones
Yeah.
like when I referred to Hunger Games,
Right.
some of the ones that, because I know you know of some that started with us that ain't
Yep.
here. I mean, they might not even, but they started with us, like a Dr. Larry and the Andre Wade,
Yep.
or JD from Prison Break.
Yep.
Damn near a motherfucking crazy
Badger.
What happened
Badger.
with KDs?
Badger, yeah, Badger. What was the Uso with the two pigtails? That was with Big Hurt. He was on there before us, both of us.
Oh, I don't remember him, but he had his own channel after that.
You know what? To be honest, I don't know if he started his own channel, but he was on Big Hurt shit for hella shit. They was making spreads in the kitchen and shit.
Oh, wait, I do remember him. I remember the spread dude he was making spreads with, but I think that was just somebody he messed with. But Hurt moved, so that probably fizzled out because Hurt moved.
You know, another one is Neil Dezad. Like he gets. I think Neil Dezad is one of the most overlooked people that was there from the beginning.
Yep, I agree. 100%. And he been making videos again lately.
Yep.
Really?
So
Yeah.
So what's your top 10 founders? Because we got people from New Age Plug here. What's your top 10 prison genre founders? Not necessarily in any particular order.
All right, so I gotta say you, of course. And yeah, I'm saying you first. I'm gonna definitely say Big Hurt. I'm definitely gonna say Josh from Lockdown 23-1.
Absolutely.
I am specifically not saying After Prison Show.
I knew you were gonna say that.
I'm specifically not saying After Prison Show. And the reason I say that, never mind. I'm not saying his name specifically as my.
Yeah, no need to get into details.
Yeah, but let's just, for the record, I've never watched even one of his videos.
Me either.
Okay, so
watch him, but...
okay, so that's you, Hurt, Josh. Badger had dope ass content. I don't know what happened to him. Well, I know what happened to him, but I'm saying he got threw off. He got threw off.
Unfortunately.
Now you talking about people from back then, or all together, all around?
Really, it's so far back that we're damn near blended into one era.
Okay, then I got to shout out. I have to shout out in my top 10 personally of YouTubers right now. I got to shout out the Homie Hangout.
Yeah.
Josh from the Homie Hangout. Another person whose content I like is the haters world.
Oh, you talking about now? Nah, I was talking about then.
I said, are you talking about just the founders or all together?
Nah, founders.
Oh, okay. Then you can take Josh and the hater world off. Really, there is no top 10 because that's not a. You can add Zod in there, but that's about it. Zod, you, Josh, and her.
Would you consider JD part of the first group?
First group, yeah.
He was definitely part of the first group.
Mhm.
So
He
if you
was
consider him,
Like,
if you
we're just
consider
saying the people that was there. If we just saying the people that are there, okay, you got definitely JD from Prison Break. You got definitely Free from Fetters Grove. Joey was there.
yep,
Joey
Back
was
then.
there.
You had Splinter. He was around. He really
Tim
wasn't doing a
Snow.
lot, but he was around. Tim Snow was there.
Yep.
Because I had Tim Snow on my channel before he even had a channel.
Yeah,
Hold on. Wait. Who was that? Man, there's so many people.
Dr. Larry.
Dr. Larry's the one that came up
Dr.
with the
Larry.
snow, right?
Yeah, out of Texas.
Yeah. Rest in peace, right?
Yep.
Okay. But then you can't forget about Killer Cam. You can't forget about Wildcat over on the East Coast. They had channels popping too while we was doing it over here.
Yeah, true that. And the other guy, man, they really just
And CK had a channel popping over there.
Yeah, where they at now? Because I'm subscribed to all of them.
They Kev is Wildcat in prison, and Kev just backed up off of the YouTube stuff. And CK, he just out in the streets getting money type shit.
Yeah, see, but still, West Coast.
Yeah, West Coast people though.
And there still was no such thing as the prison genre.
No, and even your definition of prison genre is it has to take Big Herc and Josh off the list.
Oh,
Yeah.
G.
Because
Garrett
they
just
were-
brought up a good one. Rhino from the Valley.
And the reason being is because our channels were the first ones that were prison based, that were based on us and our experience,
on our story. Yes.
right? And not other people's stories.
Right.
So
Right.
they were more or less.
We weren't just doing interviews with other people. Yeah.
So they were more or less like launch pads. Like, we don't got the backstory,
Well, of
the
course.
story, but we gonna help you get to
Right.
where, and that's what they did.
Yeah, absolutely, 100%.
What about Dago Viper?
He was about midterm though. He was always around in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't really start doing his own thing till later. And I used to call him the whisper creator, because almost every one of his videos he'd be talking hella low.
Huh. Now here go a trick question for you. I can clearly say that It's Mean was there in 2019. Clearly.
Yeah, he definitely was.
What?
He was there in 2019. Because that's when he
I know he got on. Because Mean got on me when I was making my first video, so he was around because he got on me about my old phone.
He's like, he'll always find something. Shout out to me.
Yeah, he was. I like your content, but you need to get a new phone.
Well, what was he doing? Is he part of the?
He would react to people's channels.
Same shit.
He was just clown joke about people's channels.
So the troll community?
No, there was no troll community. He was the first.
There was no. He was. Yeah, he was the first.
He did his somewhat comedic trollish reaction type stuff, you know.
I promise
Yeah,
you.
it was like troll. Yeah, he was like a troll.
A lot of people don't know this in the prison genre, but It's Me was the very first YouTube prison genre troll.
That's facts.
We didn't find out he never been to prison until a long time later. Wait, did I say find out he been to prison? Excuse me. I didn't
No, he
find out that
hasn't
he
been.
never been to prison
No, I think
until
you said it right.
after. G Dirt, what's happening, man?
Yep, G Dirt came around in the original times as well.
But has he got a channel?
Yeah, but he stopped doing it for a while.
Oh, okay.
But G Dirt, you back making videos or no?
Yeah, shit, I'm here.
No, G Dirt,
No,
not you.
G Dirt. Who else?
He said G Dirt say Rhino from the Valley. Rhino from the Valley. I
Yeah,
do
you don't
remember.
remember him?
I think I do remember Rhino.
I can't picture what he looks like, but I remember the name.
I think he had hella tattoos like all over him.
Probably. But don't narrow it down, though. Hey, Young. Much love to everybody in my chat as well.
Oh.
I shared the video.
Yeah, we got.
By the way,
I'm not ignoring anyone.
no, I'm not saying that one, Young.
Young, I don't know who that one is.
Yeah.
Hey, Skyla.
You know somebody else that was there though?
Oh, that's right, G Dirt. Rhino from the Valley is Dago Viking.
Oh, okay.
That's right.
Dago Fitness and Ryan were the same guy.
Yeah, they are. They are.
Oh,
Rhino and Dago Viking. Not Viking Fitness. Dago Viking and Rhino are the same guy.
Right, not Viking Fitness.
Did you do a video with the fitness dude, Nate?
Yeah. I did one with Dago Viking and Viking Fitness.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. And yeah.
And so you got
Is Viking Fitness still around with his racist ass?
What?
Is Viking Fitness still around?
No, he's on TikTok, but not on YouTube.
Oh, he's still on TikTok?
Yeah, he just had a boxing match against Chucky, the dude that was on 60 Days In.
What?
Yeah.
Man, I hope
Chucky whooped him.
Oh, Chucky whooped him?
Oh my god.
Oh, I wish I would have knew about that. I wanted Chucky to get the business.
Yeah.
Well, let me put it like this. Let me take that back. I ain't gonna say he whooped him, but it didn't go how I thought it was gonna go. I thought Viking was gonna maul him.
Then who else?
Hey, Frank, he said when I think Dago, I think of Wes Watson. And when it comes to Wes Watson, I'm gonna say.
Well, yeah, he was
I'm gonna say with a straight face that I troll Wes Watson, and that's kind of what blew my channel up a little bit. Going at Wes Watson because when he came with an inconsistent story. That's the thing when I was talking about
Wes Watson is the most popular. Wes Watson is the most productive and popular and successful fake YouTuber on YouTube.
Right.
Man, he did his thing, doing his thing, and he slipped it. He did what Silverback was trying to do, and I knew that.
Well, that was his idol. That was his idol.
Yeah. I see. I didn't know if you remembered that. That was the person that he was modeling his moves after.
Yeah.
Great idol.
So let me ask a question. Whatever sector, genre, or community that you rocking with, if you find that something that's going on that is disrespectful or misinformation, or there's just some inconsistencies, what are your thoughts on how it should be handled? Should it be handled on a live in front of everybody so everybody could talk it out, or is it something that should be handled behind the scenes? And if so, who makes that call?
That's interesting.
Um,
And let's talk prison. Let's talk prison. So it's the reason why like there's like a 100 million. Let's use Old Folsom. There's like 3,000 people in that thing. There's no way that one person can control all 3,000 of them people. So first they get broke down into race, of course, and then
mm,
after they get broke down into race, they get broke down into tribes, and then in them tribes you appoint leaders that handle all problems unless they're too big and they go past. They have to go bypass the person that's the leader. That's just prison talk.
So, do you think it's a responsibility? That's a great answer. Do you think it's a responsibility of the person whose channel that that it happened on? So, I'll give you an example. There's another community that I'm a part of. Right, I call my channel a variety channel because there's a variety of content in my
okay,
channel. So, there's a community, and they are from Kenya,
okay.
and I can't remember what the conversation was, but I was just in the chat, and there's a guy, his name is Dominant Man. He started spewing a narrative about punishment and being spanked and having rules for the wives. And then some moderators quickly checked him
Jeez.
and said, to the whoever channel it was, she said, Dominant Man is spewing this narrative that's not true. So
Well,
one of the
look at his name.
they checked it. Yeah, but you've seen him before, Dominic, and now he's crossed over to other communities. He's also a subscriber of mine. I appreciate it. And if you're watching Dominant Man, no disrespect to you, just having a conversation.
Yeah, no disrespect from me either. But just with the name Dominant Man and then saying things like that in the chat probably rub people the wrong way.
Shit, it rubbed me the long way, and I wasn't even in the chat.
Oh, okay. Devo has a question. Does YouTube ever feel like a prison with different groups and or tribes? I'm just trying to keep up with the combo. Is what he said.
Yes, YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
YouTube can be a prison, but the fucked up part about it is you got to look in the mirror and admit something that you might not be ready to admit.
You can leave YouTube. You can't just walk out of prison.
Yeah, but you got to. That's why I say everybody's not in prison, but it can be a prison. And the only way you know is if you look in the mirror and admit it. Like this, my life revolves around YouTube. I'm stuck in it. And you can clearly see channels where they're stuck in a YouTube reality.
Mm-hmm.
You can see it. They don't do much outside of that. Is it bad? Hey, shit, if they're getting what they want out of life from it, then it's not bad at all.
You know, I do see some people that like that I've talked to personally that I've realized that YouTube is their outlet that keeps them from doing things that could possibly lead them to prison or, drugs or whatever.
YouTube saved my life. Shit.
Exactly. See, there's an example.
YouTube saved my life at a time when I only had like 200 subscribers. And I was on the verge of losing my mind. But just having them 200 people that was watching my videos and commenting with shit, that kept me centered. Otherwise, I would have been, who knows, I'd have been locked up in another state or something. I would have went off the deep end. I would have did a motherfucking Hassan Campbell or something.
Yeah. Prison or death, you know what I mean?
It's the obligation.
Death.
It's the obligation of knowing that people are looking forward to seeing you, hearing what you got to say, knowing what you're going through. That obligation is the same as the bill almost, because you know other people was counting on you.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Miss 702 says she's from the beef sector and the gang sector. But aren't you also familiar with the docks sector as well?
Miss 702, you probably see me around plenty of those channels. I'm everywhere.
West sold out for that bag. Gotta get those bags. True. You know what? West did what people allowed him to do, and that was come in and shake it and get on.
Mm-hmm.
He came in and shook it, and got on. He probably practiced that character for a long time. I don't know what doxing is. What's doxing?
When people go as far to look up all your info and put that out there, like they go as far as like your job, calling your family members, like weird shit.
Yeah, I learned about that a long time ago. It's garbage. Not a long
Some
time ago.
sectors, it's a lot of it going on.
Yeah, I don't know nothing about him, but I do know this. I know
They'll call 12 on you. They'll call your job. They'll put your address out.
Hopefully they'll send me for some more pizza vouchers. What the
to
hell?
me that's like talking
Oh,
about.
sometimes they do send pizzas to your house.
No,
To
the
me, that's like
vouchers.
talking about the boogeyman. I don't want to know.
So
I don't want to know about the boogeyman.
I mean, but which
no,
one
I
is
know
scarier?
nobody
Which
wants to
one
look
is
Yeah,
scarier?
like Z
Yeah,
said. Yeah, not only putting your address, but they put your kids' pictures out there.
yeah. Well, they're gonna have to freaking
I
step
can't
this
believe
game.
there's a genre that make that cool.
If I were dad, maybe. Sorry, does John?
I don't think it's cool, but they kind of seem to do it when they have nothing left to come at you with. So they'll try and like really mess up your actual life. I've
Yeah.
seen people lose their jobs, seen people go to jail. I've seen all kinds of crazy stuff.
I don't even want to come across their timeline. Hell,
I hear you on that one.
sure.
Like
I don't
people they'll
yeah.
have people's exes on there doing interviews.
Is it a TV show?
It's
It sounds
YouTube.
like it should be. Sound like some version of Catfish in reverse.
Well, yeah, kind of, yeah.
I'm gonna catfish you in your face. You know it's me in the reverse.
I mean,
Like,
and they'll call CPS on you,
That's dirty.
all kinds of crazy shit.
CB, change the subject. You're making me nervous.
yo, for real, I'm sitting over like, oh.
Well,
Oh,
that's
damn, I heard
why.
about them boys. Like, everybody's getting cyber hacked, cyber whacked, whatever you want to call it, whack mole.
Cyber whacked.
Yeah, that's why you gotta be
Yeah,
careful when you're live
That's what it is.
outside.
See,
yeah.
I know how to catch
I
him now.
broke
See,
out the
CB,
bathroom now 3 times now.
People
I
will
see when
grab
you
your
taught me
I
now when
location.
they come in and I put the big screen on. Yeah, I done got my eyes busted a couple of times lately, but it's all good. They ain't gonna mess up my life.
Oh, you talking on it? Yeah, you can't let them get to you. Yeah, that's why I just, like, you're one of the,
Watch
well, you're
this.
one of two of my favorite channels. Like, you're both equal, whatever to me. You know what I mean?
I'm,
And that I follow. And I'm just, like I said, I'm still baby stepping, and I appreciate all y'all help. You know what I mean? Tossed right me in a hot seat. I was like, oh shit, that's right. Cool. That's pretty fast. You got it.
Let me make a disclaimer right quick. Let me make a
Sorry,
disclaimer.
Greg.
My Miss 702, she in the chat, she has a channel, and she's up and coming and she's growing. And I did, you know what, I had never heard of the doxing community, so she and I were just having a discussion one day and it came up. So let me not put that out there that she's part of that community or sector. So I just wanted to make that clear.
Right.
Yeah, you'll have
I'm gonna go over and subscribe to her.
I can't.
Yeah, if they ain't hating, you ain't popping. That's true.
if they ain't hating, you ain't popping. So, like I said earlier, the name of this thing is pretty much rep your sector. So if you
Know
can,
your role.
whatever sector started you, or whatever sector you follow that motivates you, and it could be more than one. It be like that sometimes. But I ask that you just type it in the comments so I could pop it up on the screen and show
Hmm.
the different people and the diversity of the Dirty Nation.
I can't get into my. I can't see. Why can't I see my chat? I'm just working with my phone for
Because you
now.
got a Walmart phone.
Walking in dead man's
Well, with your
boots, man.
phone, if
That's
you look at the chat, you won't be able to see the screen. So it's up to you what you want to do.
Is that it?
Straight out. Shout out Frank, man. Shout out Frank.
Yeah, much love to Frank. Frank's the homie. Frank loves CDC too. CDC was on my panel, and we were just goofing. Frank keeps asking, "When's he coming back?" That dude's hilarious.
Ooh, excuse me.
Let's see. Herb says, "Do you
Frank,
sometimes
I met him over here,
I'm
who?
dead.
Dirty Nation, CDC.
Oh,
I met Giselle in the streets, like at first, I'll be honest, and then whatever.
Herb
But
Dizzle says, do you
yeah,
sometimes feel like the politics and politicking on YouTube and is it similar to prison politicking?" I'm gonna say that, yeah, because the people that are having these channels are people that have been to prison, and there's ways and things that are not gonna leave you, no matter what, and it's gonna spill out. And hold on,
See, Frank said, "Yeah,
I
that
got,
dude kills me."
jeez, I got sirens everywhere. Y'all can't. It's not interrupting, is it? I apologize to interrupt, but
no, it's just loud ass.
We're on Front Street. It's the Front Street Bakery, man.
This is loud
No,
ass
yeah, it's
BMW that's
outside
go
my
by.
window. They're like everywhere, shoot back and forth.
Yeah, I live on Front Street too.
I had
Yeah, I'm
never
up the
heard of the
hill.
prison genre before um, before I met Dirty, and so that was new for me. And also, I think one of my very first videos was me just telling my jail experience. At that
Mhm.
time, I didn't know like I don't even think I considered my channel being a any type of genre because I couldn't find anything positive about stories about my jail experience.
That's what I
I
hear.
didn't even think it would be interesting.
My channel is a mixture of genres. Like, there's people from everywhere that come through. I That's hard for me. But my first shit, I gotta give it up to Dirt and Dirty Nation. Really,
Me too.
is
Dirty Nation.
I
That's where
got
it started.
and I
One
gotta
of
give shouts out to you and Benji in particular, because y'all are pupils that are still relevant in the YouTube game. It's like you can only do so much, and you can hope that you touch some people
yeah.
to keep doing something that helps them in their life. And I know YouTube helped Benji, and I know YouTube helps you as well.
yeah, it does.
But hold on, there's one more. Even in the beginning, in 2019, when I really, really took off, Drina would be considered first generation too because she was there.
Right.
She was there before COVID.
Hmm.
So shouts out to you too, Drina.
Thank you.
Ooh, very definitely too. I like your morning psalms and blessings and stuff as well, Dream. I
Thank
They,
you.
they used to do it in the beginning of the bakery. Do
oh,
prayer. I remember that.
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. We can
that's
still get back we can still get back to it, you know. It's I think it's just a responsibility of the content creator. What you bring to your platform, what you allow to go on your platform, who you allow to come onto your platform. Um, I think that plays a big part in when there's disagreements and beef and stuff like that. So I'm answering my own question from earlier. Whose responsibility is it to address these issues? And for me, I think it should be whose ever platform it is. And you need to remain open minded and not just be stuck on one opinion. So if you rocking with somebody and the world are against the YouTube streets are against that person, if you rock with that person, then that's going to be your narrative, right?
Mm.
But you're not allowing other people who are your subscribers to weigh in, because before they can even weigh in on their thoughts about the other person, the content creators are so quick to block them, strike them, go in on them, and
That,
crucify them.
right. And that's why on my channel you see a lot of wrenches, and that's because people take their own personal issues and block people. No, and it's like, no, that's my supporter. Like, if you guys have a problem, that didn't start here or something, you know what I mean? Like, no, we're not doing that. So they can't,
Life is too short,
yeah.
Oh, and you can't like not mention Black Money.
Much love, brother
Oh,
BMC.
Wait a minute.
wow. Cannot mention not mention Black Money. And Black Money was definitely there from the beginning when I was in my mama's garage trying to figure it out. He was there.
Gotta
Literally,
love brother BMC for
You know
sure.
how many communities Black Money has brought together and is still bringing together?
I can only imagine. Shoot.
It's like a web.
Hmm.
That's why he says he has he reps the international genre.
And that's big facts. Big facts. Even international prison genres. Black Money is tuned into prison genres that are not just outside of the United States. That's big.
What's up, Corrupt? Standard mods can't block, right?
Standard mods can't block other mods, other standard mods. Only the managing moderators can do anything to the standard moderators.
Mm-hmm. So moving forward, man, this was a live to get everybody to talk about their sectors and discuss a few issues and things. I can already tell by looking at this, there's at least like 7 sectors that came through. And the more sectors we bring together, the more difference we can make, because you never know. Somebody might be going through what you're going through on the whole nother side, and y'all just need a common place to holler.
Yeah.
Shout out
Yeah.
DPS.
Some
Shout out
people just need an
DPS.
hour. You know what I mean? So learning.
Well, and it's always good to network,
That's what I was saying. Network, boom, just come together. I always say strength in numbers, because if not, you know what I mean? Well, one could be king if they want to be, but heavy wears the crown. I always live by. You know what I mean? Who want to be dragging that sword behind? Yeah,
Straight
that's
up.
what I say. Just I don't know. That's what I'm trying. I'm baby stepping, just learning, and I goof and I get called out on it. As I should be, and I salute for that. I don't care what. But go ahead, apology.
All right, as promised, I said I was gonna show the finished product, so I just gotta
Oh,
hold my
yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I gotta hold my Wi-Fi stick on. Man.
I thought you said they stole half of the house earlier. I was like, oh man. That, they just tow that right in there and say $170,000, please. Here's a receipt.
All right, let's turn around.
Oh wait,
Man.
I know that's a pain in the butt. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's kind of like I was describing my mom's, what she used to live in. It was a double wide, one of them prefabs, and it was beautiful on the inside.
Uh, I'd make
That's
that
It
a,
was
crazy.
nice.
It's a
I'd
whole
make
ass
it a
house
farm
next
or
door.
something. I'd make a farm.
Whole ass house next door. And they tore down the fence. It's ugly.
I'm gonna just
Yeah.
appreciate having something in between us and the other house because they be turned up all night long, like
Thank
the
you for
party line.
Oh, they gonna be
Oh, yeah,
peaceful.
we got one.
all night long. Yeah, all day and all night.
Excuse me.
All right, man. Well, I'm about to end this live, and I'm gonna close it with thanks and appreciation for everybody that came through. Got some things to do. I'm gonna hope to have many more lives like this. And for those of y'all that really want to know like Dirty Nation history, just as far as like the bakery go, just you can go back to the first bakery, January 1st or somewhere around there, 2021. And then you can kind of see how things evolved from there, how the bakery changed the way people do StreamYards, literally. And as far as the stories, hey man, you gotta go back to the beginning, 2014, Dirty Weather. All right, y'all. I appreciate everybody that came through. ZG, CB, Herb Dizzle, Black Money,
Much love as always.
Frank, Corrupt, everybody that came from New Age Plug sector.
Shout out to New Age Plug.
And I'm gonna leave y'all with this message right here. This is what somebody said about YouTube. Now I'm gonna play my exit music.
That's facts, Oliver.
One
Gone.
love, man. You all take care. Peace. Thanks for having me.
Peace and blessings, everybody.
All right, y'all.
You as well, sister. Peace.